on YouTube as well. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. I'm happy too. It's finally alive again. After the summer, the, the sea, the sun, it was dead. Thank you. I'm doing great. Hope everybody's doing great as well because we're ready for the weekend. Yoo-hoo! If not, let me know in the comment box how I can help. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and this week on Sunday. This is the only place where I do mini free readings and more profound readings, 5 minutes plus, for a small donation of $10, €10. So if you want a minimum reading of 5 minutes, then please go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha's my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. You can also gift a train on TikTok. Just go to my bio. Up there somewhere is the train. My list is wide open. So thank you, Lalima. Thank you so much. If somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading when I'm live, they're only $10, €10. So minimum. So please add yourself to my list. While you're waiting for the mini free readings, there are at random, no guarantee. Please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live. It all helps me to, and follow me, of course, to grow on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Rikela, good afternoon. Yes, I'm happy as well, Rikela. It's always a question when you go somewhere new, but I'm very happy. Okay, let's start doing some minis. Get Siva's message. Yes, of course, Lalima. Let's check what Siva has to in store for you today. Are you sitting? Are you prepared? Are you ready to hear the message? Okay, what I'm seeing is you need to take care of yourself as you take care to others. It's like you're giving all the energy that you have that actually is first for you, and then for the outside world, you're giving it all to others. So take a break and just put yourself first this weekend. Very important. So good luck with that. It's easier said than done. I know. I know. Samantha, how does Vanessa feel about me romantically? Let's check, sweetie. At this moment, I'm not seeing a romantically energy really there yet. I don't think that it will never blossom, but what I'm picking up is that this person at this moment just like is very attracted how you carry yourself, what you're wearing, how you look. So it's a person that is very like the love languages or click to romantic connection is like the out, how you look. So, and then out of nowhere, the flame will hit the pan, as we say in Holland. But the thing is that I'm seeing that there are a lot of things that that person fears about your lifestyle or your person. So they're very protective to get engaged in that romantical energy. So I think communication is key here and figure out what is holding them back. I feel like they're not like very voicing that. They're a bit like timid. So try to figure it out and take those worries away. Thank you for the puffy hearts. They're so cute. Thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you. Tracy, Sasha, will Candice confess her feelings for me? I'm not seeing that at this moment. This person is really busy with self-love journey. So it's very concentrated on themselves. Oh, luckily, Samantha. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is that, yeah, that message will come, but you just need to be patient. I think it will be like beginning next year, January. Good morning. Can you give me a message from my ancestors, please? Yes, love, Will, Amanda. Of course. I'm getting that you need to, if you want, thank you, Sarah. If you want something 100% for yourself, you need to be like this is me and I'm gonna get it and I don't care, and other people and other situations need to be paused, and I will just move forward physically as much as I can to get it. So you need to be like more forthcoming and also in your actions and really like choose you. That's really important. Leanne, anything I need to know about future love? Thank you for being my top one viewer, sweetie. I'm getting the world is gonna flip really quickly. Look, you two on the balcony. So it's coming. Don't know where it is. Let's check maybe. Yeah, the thing is you're worrying too much. Just accept that it's coming. You're feeling, you're tasting it, but it's not like in your face yet. But that's okay. But it's coming. So it's somebody of your surrounding already, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's like grabbing themselves together and like trying to really get the energy to come forward. Okay, so just be patient. Caroline, any shift is energy? Will I get pregnant soon? Yes, sweetie. Let's check, my sweet. I'm getting that whatever was holding you back is ending and a new beginning is possible. So being really busy physically with your body in the now is number one important. So whatever was holding you back, you work through it. Thank you, Latifa. Thank you. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. For everybody who's new here, I'm a professional psychic. I do this 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and this week also on Sunday, 12 p.m. GMT. So it's London time. I'm often live. So please follow me, subscribe, like my live. Just keep tapping. That really helps me grow social media. Like my live on YouTube. Thank you. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading during my live, they're only for a small donation of $10, €10. So please, if you want one, the list is wide open. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture over there. The first and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? And on TikTok, you can also gift a train from my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list, and just you can email the question to info@mediumsasha.com, or you can just put it in the comment box, okay? So if somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, and if you donate now, you'll be first on deck because nobody else donated. In the meantime, I'll do mini free readings. Normally they're really mini only when I get nosy. So make the questions like very specific. Thank you. First name and specific question. While you're waiting, before I grab your question, so I need to read it. So sorry if you need to retype it. Then you can tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance, like my life, follow, and whatever. All give me energy because I'm an energy reader. So if you give me a lot of energy, for sure, I'll grab your question. Okay, on TikTok, my 1, 2, 3 top viewers get priority. Or if you have a super fan logo behind your name. Will I reconcile with Azat romantically? Sarah, thank you for being my top one viewer. Let's check. Yes, I do see that. At this moment, this person needs a break. So let them be. Let them be. Pushing and pulling will not create any answers. Just let them be. Just be beautiful. Post some beautiful pictures because they're very jealous about you. So as long as you stay like low profile, they can just like ghost you because they think that she feels bad, so there will be nobody to snatch her. So you need to like really show that you're around, that you're alive, that you're beautiful, that you don't care, and continue. So they see what they're losing and they start like feeling like, oh my God, probably there are other people who are interested, and then they will like turn around. So don't be busy with them, be busy with you, and show that to the world, and that energy that will help if you want to reconcile. Okay, Paulina, will my new career start in a new year be successful? Let's check. I'm getting 100% yes. It's gonna be a career that nurtures. Thank you, Shirley. It's gonna be a situation that nurtures you, a situation where you can grow, a situation where you also will like reconnect with different people, like friends. So yeah, it's gonna be 100% fun. Sap Noel, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Will William ever commit? Let's check. I do see that, but not at this moment. I do feel that they really like the friendship, but it's not there yet to really choose for it. Continuously is key. This person thinks that really to commit with you will be like a heavy challenge because today it's this, tomorrow it's that, da, da, da. That's their perception. I'm not saying that you are like that, but that's how they see that. So I'm seeing that if you just like show up consistently for a while, for sure they will like dare to take that next step. Sarah, will Wayne call me tomorrow or will I see him? I do see a phone call coming, yeah. Only a phone call. I don't see physical connection, sweetie. I'm sorry. It's Shirley. Thank you for being my number 3 viewer. I sent Thomas an old boss asking for me for work. Will he give me a position? Let's check, sweetie. Will the old boss give you a position? I do see that that person really has like opportunities, but has like nothing physically. So let's see what can he offers you, because yeah, you can ask. I do see something in the future, but not like right now. Julia, should me and my husband go to Spain for his business venture? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I think it would be great. I see that you are a person that connects with others and that creates possibilities in the future. I also see that it's good for your relationship. Julia, should me and my husband? Yeah, we did that. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Latifa, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Can you please check the energy between me and Omar? Let's check, sweetie. Let's check. I'm picking up King of Pentacles. At this moment, this person really wants to control the situation. He feels like he's okay, he's safe. He feels like you're just waiting for him. So he feels like powerful in that connection between you both. He's really like not giving you any energy because, but knows, like, not giving energy, but like put you on hold. Thank you, Jasmine. It's like they're putting you on hold because they need to like fix something first before they can like move forward with you. And they are like 100% positive that you will wait. So that's what I'm getting. Anushka, will there be reconciliation with Yaviv? I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing trouble ahead between you both. It's like it's toxic. Sarah, does George A want something serious with me? At this moment, yes. You are their lifeline. You are their like person to wake up for, to move forward. Even they're not showing that because they're not like very empathic with their feelings or very open about it. So yeah, you are. Anushka, that I did. Sarah, does George A want something serious with me? Let's check. I'm not seeing that. At this moment, I'm seeing that their life is just so chaotic and there are some issues that they really like need to move forward to, and they're not thinking about that. I do see that in the future they will get control about that, and then I think if you're not aware of that, you'll take that personally and you will like move on. Latifa, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Thank you. I looked my boundaries and said cannot deal with the third party situation. Perfect. So now he got motivation to fix it. Well done. Well done. My name is Antoinette. Hi, Antoinette. What is Derek's thought and feelings for me this morning? He has a void attachment. Let's check. What I'm picking up is that this person is just very like into their own future. They have this goal and they really want to like move and create something like that only like artists and very like really entrepreneurs wants to achieve. So at this moment they don't want to attach. I get that it comes across as attachment issues, but he doesn't want to attach because he chooses his dream to create his dream and he sees any attachment as a delay. So he's just not there in life to attach. So, and you are, hi Miguel, then I think you met each other in the wrong timing. So the only thing is that I feel that this person is very passionate about their goals. So it's up to you to accept it or not. I think otherwise you'll just be hurt, but it's your life, sweetie. Sarah, what is Wayne energy towards me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm picking up temperance. It feels like you are healing energy towards him. And it feels like you're always constant. He feels also that whenever he reconnects, he knows what he's gonna get. So you're just like a comfort blanket at this moment. Can I get a house soon? Thank you, Miguel, for my number 3 top viewer. I'm getting yes. House is on its way. So just keep doing what you're doing. Yes, I went to the hairdresser yesterday. Mike, I'm blonde again. And I'm really happy. Love to be blonde. They say blonde have more fun, so hey, let's try. You don't feel he's afraid to lose me because I said I don't call anymore unstuck. No, because he knows that you did that in the past and you're always like achievable. He knows that emotionally you really like are connected to him. He knows you better than you know him a bit. That energy I'm feeling that he's having. Okay, first donation. Thank you, thank you. Jasmine, you're first on deck. Where are you, sweetie? Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's having a great time. Last day of the week. Tomorrow it's weekend. For everybody who's new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And this week on Sunday, I'm always live at 12 p.m. GMT time, London time. Around that time, I go live. So please follow me, subscribe. While you're waiting for minis, because that's the only place where I do minis is when I'm live, free minis. Then put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? I choose them at random after every read, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So keep tapping or be my 123 top viewer on TikTok. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, then when I'm live, they're only a minimum of $10, €10. So please donate. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also give the train somewhere there, and then I'll add you physically to my list. And you just need to put your question in the comment box, or you can email it to info@mediumshasha.com. Okay, I'm gonna go to Jasmine because Jasmine donated a coffee. Jasmine, you're first on deck. Thank you for your first donation today. Miguel, yes, I did your reading already. You're gonna get a house really soon. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, it's on its way. Let's start doing your reading, my sweet Jasmine. Okay, let's start. Is Stoico gonna pay the alimony this month, or do I need 33 to call him for? What is his plan? Let's check. That's a good question. Okay, I'll just like see the connection between you both first from his side, if that's okay. Okay, at this moment he feels like this is gonna be his life as it is now. No connection, no son, no. This is his life. I'm picking up that he's really wanting you to connect with him, and he knows that if you choose him, so not pay the alimony, you will connect with him. So that's his thing. And then he thinks he has power again over the situation because you need something from him. And then he feels like he can like also ask extra things like emotionally how you're doing with your son and so on, to get that information to move maybe in the future to a plan to get that son with him in his country. So at this moment, I don't think he's gonna pay alimony because that's his only power to get connected with you and to feel like he's like taking control again of the situation, because at this moment he's not. Yeah, it feels like you doing the actions you did in the past, you broke his heart. So he's coming from a like very sad position, very like down position. So he feels like he's the bad boy. He feels like he's the bad guy. He feels like you are punishing him, and he doesn't like to be in this situation. He needs to find a way again that you need to beg or need him, and that's the alimony. He has nothing else left. I do see that at this moment he's really looking to find a job for himself because he wants to create a world in his country, in his place where he lives, where he can like get the child. So instead of wanting to move and fly away, he let that go. He feels like it's not possible, that it's not in his cards, it's not in his life. So he's gonna create a better world and hopes that you, the devil, will make a mistake so he can like get his son. And the only way to do so is like reconnect with you, but you are like unavailable for him at this moment, so that's why he is declining you of your rights. So then you have to, but then he really wants to like trigger you to be his friend, so you will open up emotionally and be more vulnerable, so he knows more what's happening between you and your son and your lifestyle, because he feels like he also has like a case to get his son because your lifestyle is like not approved. So he's having this whole plan to get gyro because he wants you to feel as down and as painful and as emotionally like not having control. He wants you to feel like he's feeling. He is 100% convinced that you are horrible and that you always come from out of nowhere and makes a lot of noise, and all these tower moments that you are creating in his life has an effect on the other part of his life. He feels like you took the option away from him leaving the country. That was his biggest dream. So he's like really angry with you. He puts a lot of blame on you, sweetie. So now he wants to take something from you so you will feel the same. And that's your son, of course. So yeah, that's what I've got. So this is a lot. A lot. So this is up to you. In my opinion, but you do you. If he wouldn't pay, I would just like ask your lawyer to like send a letter and ask the lawyer to put in the letter that he wants to respond or whatever, or get like an arrangement that he needs to connect your lawyer and that you don't want to talk to him anymore. I think you need to put somebody in the middle, in my opinion. The 5 minutes are past, but I have an oracle card here for you. Let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. That's what I'm getting. Because then that new vibe of thinking will be squashed because you still don't connect with him. These games, you have a solution. You need to like block him all the time when he finds like another stupid thing, and then you have peace and you can continue. So I think that's the best way to go about it, Jasmine. I think other roads are too much stress for you and you don't deserve that. But that's just my opinion. You do you, and please talk to your lawyers because they have all the information. Shirley, you're next on deck. Thank you for donating a coffee. My pleasure, sweetie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and this week on Sunday, always 12 p.m. GMT time. That's London time. So if you need 5 minutes, then they're only for a minimum of $10, 10 euros donations. So if you want another 5 minutes, as I just did for Jasmine, then please go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train on TikTok and then I'll add you physically to my list. In between my VIP readings, I do minis. So first name, specific questions, they are free only when I'm live. So keep them to specific questions because they're most like a one card read only when I get nosy. Thank you for the heart. So please do that. Follow me, share my live, subscribe, like my live on YouTube, and please tap my screen, sweeties. Let's see how many taps we have. We're already on 7.3K likes. Thank you. Keep tapping. Just a minute. I need to answer something. So, if somebody still wants a 5-minute read with me today, then add yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio. It's my picture. First and second options in my link tree are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, or minimum donations are $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? Just a minute. I'll start doing some minis and then I'll go to Shirley because Shirley donated me a coffee. Thank you so much, sweetie. Oh, just a minute. Aye, what am I doing? I'm confused. Just a minute. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Okay. I did. Yes, I'm back. Let's do some minis. Let's do some minis. Hello, beautiful. Will Ben marry IP butterfly? I'm getting not yet. There's just physical attraction going on. Mike, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Will my Esta Vista to USA be approved? Your vision. I'm getting yes. You get a justification physically from law approved to continue your journey. Hello, Sasha. Such a beautiful hairstyle. Thank you. Wanted to know how the relationship between Massimo and Benito is going. At this moment, it's like she's taking care of him as a child, and he likes that. So yeah, just like it's a mother-child relationship. Kristen, should I date or keep my eggs in one basket? Let's check. I can't tell you what to do, but let's see the both options. If you start dating, I do see you at this moment really needing that spice, that community, seeing others, seeing how people are, seeing pulling, whatever. And if you start waiting, it's like you start losing yourself. I mean, you like to have attention. You want to know what other people think. You don't want to take it seriously. So hope it will be entered to the... Yeah, of course, sweetie. So that's what I'm getting. Mint, is something going to happen between me and T? Let's check. I'm not seeing that at all. I'm seeing that self-protection and non-communication. It's like this person, yeah, doesn't have you in their future. Thank you, Shirley. I'm gonna go to Shirley's reading because Shirley donated me a cup of coffee. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated read with me today, then you need to go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. When I'm live, they're only $10, €10 minimum. So really cheap for a 5-minute dedicated reading with me. So if you're interested in that, go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First, second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train on TikTok from my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. While you're waiting, while I'm doing Shirley's reading, keep tapping my screen. Follow me, subscribe. It all helps me grow on social media. I'll do minis after doing Shirley's reading. So first name, specific questions. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers will get priority on TikTok, or if you have a superfan logo. Okay, let's start doing your reading, Shirley. My colleague and I went for our boss. Went for our boss. We told them we'd take action if they don't pay. Any update on that? Let's check. Any update on that? Okay, at this moment, for sure, I'm seeing a different energy. I feel that these people now are really like counting their money to see how to get that amount together. I feel like they're not having it, so they have sleepless nights. They do see you as a priority. They feel like they will be able to cover up that money in the future, but they don't want to give up on their own budget to stay alive, you know. So it's like these people have this huge budget to stay alive, and then and that takes the most money out of their business, and then they have like a little bit that is over, and sometimes even not, and that's what they're paying their bills with, and that amount is too little to pay. So at this moment you put yourself to a priority that they will take you serious and pay and scratch the money together to pay you. So positive. Also, I posted myself looking too delicious and beautiful yesterday. Ooh! And I was out having wine in the post. Tendall saw my post. What was on his mind when he saw that? Ooh, let's check. What did he think? What did he think? Okay, you are his highest priority. It's like he just was looking at it. Yeah, ooh la la. He was like looking at it and be like totally like engaged in it. So I'm just seeing Good Morning Brandy just holding that picture and on his phone and just like staring on it. It made him more vulnerable, but he felt like very secluded. Um, so he wants to be more a part of your life. It's like, what is she doing? With whom is she? Why? Why? So here you created a lot of question marks for this person. Really a lot of question marks. I think that was the plan, huh? Huh? Knowing you. So now he knows that he needs to give you attention, otherwise you're gonna go out and about. Yeah, and he's like feeling at this moment that he can't offer you anything more stable, but for sure you are the one for the future. But with that post, he realized that Missy just doesn't sit and wait. So yeah, he didn't sleep very well, nightmares, because yeah, he doesn't want his heart to be broken. But physically, it feels like he has nothing else to offer you than what he has now. So the importance that he's shifting from that mindset, physically thinking that he can't offer you more than he can now, no, getting a wake-up call that Missy is not waiting at home feeling sorry for herself, but is out and about looking beautiful, and he doesn't know what's happening in your life because he wants that freedom, but he didn't like realize that giving him that freedom, giving you that freedom, and you taking that freedom. So I'm seeing that he's gonna like really think how he can make this more as a real connection between you both. How can he really make it in the current life that he's living? So he's gonna look for cracks and solutions. Yeah, he's gonna come to you and want a more something more solid. And then you need to be like in a yeah, you should be like in an ice cream shop, like which flavor do I want? Chocolate, or do I want vanilla, or do I want strawberry, or maybe caramel? You need to have this energy a bit more when he comes. Do you get it? So then that picture and his like anxiety about not able to do something will create what you want, a physical, more solid base connection. So good for you. Good for you. Act like I don't really care. Yeah, because he promised you something and then took it back and wanted freedom. But he didn't think that you, thank you, Pascaline, for the rose, that you would like take that freedom in abundance to yourself. And he didn't realize when you're free how good you are looking you are. And he knows that that he's not the only man in your life, or he thinks that. So yeah, Embrace healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. So you're healing from this situation, taking the right actions and getting where you are. So, and the healing is not the destination in this situation. A committed relationship with Sentinel is your and destination. So, well done. Well done. I'm proud of you because it's not easy. It's not easy because a lot of emotions are here, like connected. So, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, we're getting there. Baby steps. Every time. Why do you find those snail kind of people? Probably because you are like a cheetah running, so you need like something else to like balance it. But then a snail and a cheetah, it's like where do you meet in the middle? Yeah. Because if you have two cheetahs, life will be like gone in a minute. So you need somebody to pull you back to like, oh yeah, I'm here. Oh yeah, this is going on. Oh yeah. So all by all, you do fit together perfectly. Just needs to see that. He just needs to see that. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. Today, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work around 30 years now. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, I'm live. And this week also on Sunday. I'm always live at 12 p.m. GMT, around that time, London time. This is the only place when I'm live where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee. But if you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, then you need to add yourself to my list. Pascalina, 5-minute read. Thank you. If you're next on deck, sweetie. If somebody just put your question in the comment box, okay, sweetie? Or you can email it to info@mediumsasha.com. Somebody else wants still a 5-minute read with me today, then please go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train as Pascalina did, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Just need your question, Pascalina. In between my 5-minute read, I do minis, so first name and specific question. Please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe. It all helps me grow on social media. Like my life on YouTube and share my life with somebody that maybe needs some guidance today. Mike, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Will I travel to the US soon? I think it's gonna be like in the next 4 months. I don't know what you think is soon, but I see that happening in the next 4 months. Wonder Woman, hi, beautiful Sasha, with new hairstyle. Yes. Will Anthony see my story again? Thank you in advance. Let's check. I do see that. Just give him some time. Latosha, will I hear from Charles soon? I'm getting yes. Just give him like, I think the next month, December. In December. Okay, Pascalina's question. I want to know if me and Louis are going to reconcile, and is he the one? How is he feeling in? Okay, so Louis and you reconcile, and the one that you decide, but we give information in. Okay, and how is he feeling in the absence? Okay, how feel in absence? Thank you for your question. I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'll get to your question. Okay, sweetie? Sophia, will things get better between Max and I? Yes, it just takes time. It's like something like cut you off, but you will rekindle and find your base. Yes, that's not soon. I need to look for a new job. Yeah, of course. So that's good, no? Step by step. Sumita, will Matteo and I communicate in the future? I do see that. You're always like friends. Does he have someone? Let's check. I'm seeing that he's just like playing around with, he has like nothing serious, but friends, benefits. I do see that, yeah. Rose, will I become social work? If you really choose that, yes. The only thing is that I'm getting that you need to take in consideration, Rose, is that you're very emotional and empathic person. So are you able to do that job and then come home and just like kick it off and shake it off? Because otherwise I feel that you are very sensitive to have like a burnout. Not a doctor, but that's your character. Okay, Pascalina, I'm gonna go to your reading. Just let me know if you're in my live because you donated me a train. Hello everybody, welcome to my live. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and this week on Sunday. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading when I'm live, they're only a minimum donation of $10, 10 euros. So they're very cheap. So if you want that still today, then add yourself to my list. Really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link tree. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Or you can gift a train as Pascalina did. And that's the reading I'm going to do now. So in the meantime, tap my screen. Follow me. Subscribe. Like my life. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you. And I'll be back for minis after that. First name, specific questions, my 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok get priority, or if you are a super fan, otherwise just give me a lot of energy by tapping my screen, following, liking, then for sure I'll grab your question with my eyes. Pascalina, Louis and you reconciling. Let's see if that's gonna happen. What is going on with Louis and how is he seeing you? I think that's the most important question that we need like to start, because I feel it's an onion and we need to go and peel some layers here. I'm picking up that at this moment, this person is not happy with you. I feel like they feel like you cheated on them, or you did something that is that passed their boundary. They're not happy. So they're actually very angry, very hurt, and very irritated. I don't understand why. Because you are their superstar. So at this moment, he doesn't believe in reconciliation. He's still in that space of pain. He feels like this relationship is not a constant and not a peaceful one, and he wants that. At this moment, he doesn't want to move. He doesn't physically want to take action. He doesn't want to do nothing. But you are his star. So I think it's temporarily, if I'm still looking to the cards. So at this moment, Pascaline, you just can't win anything. You can't take actions. You can't force him. At this moment, he's just feeling like he can't, that the trust is broken in the relationship. That's his energy. He feels like he doesn't want to give it any energy because it's broken. He believes that he only wants to concentrate on things that have a future, and for sure has a future. So he's in that angriness, in that frustrating space. But the best you can do is like move on. And if you physically don't want to move on, then move on socials, like you are moving on. Because I do believe, thank you, Joey, for the heart. I believe that him noticing you, they're not. And because he's very attracted to the physicality about you. I think that this relationship never could work because I'm not seeing any deep emotional connection. I feel that you both just can't find a way to be vulnerable. And I feel that, yeah, 5 of Wands. This is the biggest blockage, because even if you would reconnect now, it would just end up in the same situation as now. And this is the circle. And that's why he feels betrayed. That's why he feels there's no future. It's because he feels like you don't get him. You don't understand him. He feels like you blame him, that him is not getting you. Home is the one that is, I feel like he needs a person that is very nurturing, like a mother figure. And I'm not seeing that you are showing those qualities to him or want to be in this kind of relationship. I see that your reaction where he feels betrayed or feels like you're not giving it are things and emotions that you're not giving because of your past relationships. When you were vulnerable, when you were kind, people betrayed you. So you start creating a mask, and that mask, he feels like, I'm not that person. But that conversation is just like, it's like you can't have that conversation together. Why not? Yeah, if you would reach out and want to talk about this kind of issues, for sure I see that person being shocked and shaken, first not take you seriously. But if you just like, yeah, just keep like showing up that part, that's really important, and really want to first like take the elephant out of the room, and that's that vulnerability part. I see that if you would like really concentrate on being friends, and because it does feel you are attractive, but the emotional side isn't there. So if you start opening up as being a friend, I do see him with your wanting you back in his in his in his surrounding, and him connecting with your physicality. Boom, then we have this everlasting love. I do believe that. Yes, the world together, the wheel of fortune. You are a power couple, you are really, but there is a miscommunication in your path, and him feeling, so he doesn't understand, and he thinks you're doing that on purpose, so he feels like you're not honest. So try to think about it, what you want. It's a lot of work, and it's from your side. Keep showing up, even he's not open for that yet, because he will not accept that in the beginning, because it's again a different action. But if you just are like genuine and just keep pushing that part of you, he will then see that it's yours, and then wants to reconnect physically, and then the attraction is coming up. So I think that's the way how to go here if you want a reconciliation and a beautiful relationship at this moment. So how he's feeling at this moment, he feels like sad, betrayed, unhappy, because he thought this was going somewhere, and he feels like you didn't offer him the chance or the right to make it happen. So he's resenting you. That's what I'm getting. So hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much for your trade. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Oh, no, you're getting still an oracle card, sweetie. No, there's not another person. No, I'm not seeing that, Pascalina, at all. He's just really stubborn. The card, make peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapter. Peace begins with acceptance. And yes, just like go towards this person vulnerable, and a vulnerable way to do so is, I'm sorry for what you did, and just be sorry for what you did, and be open that you want to work with the issues that they have with you, and then just leave his part, just don't visit that. And from that part, that's the vulnerability that will like create again a friendship, and go in for friendship. That should be your energy, that you reach out. And then of course when he sees you, he's attracted, so he will like want more. And that's where it needs to be. And it's also show by example, by you being vulnerable and connecting, like, I'm sorry for this and that, and what did I do more, please tell me so I can work on it, and maybe and be a better person for you, and blah blah blah, and just keep it that way. I think that after a while, that evil, and you keep on showing up this way, he will understand that that's really you, and that you maybe went to a therapist or saw the light or whatever, and then he will want to reconnect with you as a friend to help you because he cares about you, and then he will be very attracted to you because he sees you, and then we're back in a relationship, in a better one, not in this one because it's toxic. Okay, D, thank you for donating. Thank you so much. You're next on my list. You donated $20, so you're getting a 10 minutes read. So next on my list is D for a 10-minute read. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work around 30 years on and off. On TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and this week on Sunday. This is the only place when I'm live on YouTube and TikTok that I do more profound readings, 5 minutes depth reading, one-on-one with you for a minimum donation of $10, €10. So if you're interested still in a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then please add yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture over there. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a trade from my gallery gift on TikTok, and then I'll add you physically to my list. And you just need to put your question in the comment box, or you can email it to me, info@mediumsasha.com. Keep tapping my screen because I'm gonna do minis while you're waiting for your minis, because when I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but my 1 to 3 top viewers get priority when I start doing minis, or if you have a super fan logo behind your name. Okay, so if you want a mini, then you need to give me a lot of energy. Just keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live on YouTube, and share my life with somebody that needs some guidance today. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minis and then I'll get to the question. Okay, Javier, will me and Heather be a couple? I do see that, but you need to like really start investigating what her language is, what she likes, what she doesn't. You're going into it as you do it because that's the way how you get the girls or something is what I'm getting. But she's like different. So I would really observe and be like, really do some research and then give her that to her, because she's like, she doesn't know. So you need to like, oh, he knows that energy. No, will I get married to Paul? At this moment, I don't see change in the relationship. So, or he doesn't know how important it is for you, or he doesn't want to, but he thinks everything is okay. Joey, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Any advice from spirit guides, please? Yes, you need to continue and focus on self-care. On this moment, you can't change anything to do with career. You can't change anything to do in love life. It is what it is, but you can do something about self-care. Healing self-care, sweetie. Sumita, how will my upcoming days be? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting everything you dream, like being, like throwing off all the hustle and the bustle. Just be you, just have fun, just like have a party, just, yeah. The serious person, stupid fly, go away. The seriousness will be gone. So like party girl. Sabine, could I get a general card, please? Of course. Oh, okay. You're putting yourself in prison. And that's because you are like not available for communication. It's like everybody who wants to communicate, you're short, you're like, you're like, So what is going on? And be that, because it's possible the next 2 days, Sumita. So be that woman. Yeah, I'm getting, Sabina, that people feel like they can't connect with you. It's like you have this armor around you. So, and I think it's because you're looking good and you have this great vibe, but you're not like very available emotional. So I think, sorry, I need to. Yeah. So I think that you're a bit in dreamy land. I feel like you need to ground yourself. Yeah, ground yourself so people get a different energy. Because if you keep up this energy for a long time, you will feel like isolated, because people will be like, I want to go and have a coffee. But yeah, Sabina probably has more important things to do and they forget about you. So, or organize things. That should be another way to go about it, I think. Ruby, will I meet Jared? Yes, I do see that, but it's gonna take a while. I do see first like more emotional connection. Mike, will I find a new job until that travel to the US? Not personal training. Yeah, in a shop or in a kitchen. Shop or a restaurant or food? Food or shop? Shemina, is Samuel truly in love with me? Oh, you would be the perfect person, like selling like really nice clothes because you have this beautiful body, Mike. Did you think about that? Like in a special store, like a unique kind of thingy. Um, yeah, what is truly love? Yes, good morning. Thank you, Veronica. What I'm picking up is that he's in love as long he controls everything. He's like old fashioned. He needs to, in my opinion, he needs to control everything. Yes, that would be a very good lesson for you, Missy, Mr. Mike. So what I'm picking up on is, and then you have like cheaper, expensive clothes to go to the US. So you're investing in your wardrobe by working. So that's also part of salary then. So what I'm picking up on is really this person really wants to control the situation. He wants this old-fashioned mother home, children, and if you are okay with that, thank you, Florentina. Hi, sweetie. If you're okay with that lifestyle, then for sure this person is really in love with you. But the moment you want to be like a free spirit, I don't see that happening. They will back off. Veronica, thank you for the double donation. You're getting a 10-minute read with me today. You're next on deck. So if I get your question, I'll do your reading, Veronica. Okay, hello, everybody. I'm still looking. Oh no, first I need to do D. D, where are you, D? D. D. Desma. Yes, there's Desma. I'm gonna do first Desma, and then I'll get back for minis, and then I'll do Veronica because Veronica still needs to type her question. First 10-minute read with Desma. While you're waiting and you want still a 5-minute read with me, you still have half an hour to donate. And please go to my bio. First and second option in my link tree are platforms to donate. It's only 5 minutes. $10 for 5 minutes one-on-one read, or €10 depending where you are in the world. So if you want to use that advantage and that deal, then you need to book and get yourself on my list while I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday this week around 12 p.m. So Sunday this week I'll be live as well at 12 p.m. So know that. If you're not following me yet, please follow. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please tap my screen. Let's see how much taps we have. We're already on 11K taps. Come on, we can go to 20. Tap, 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 tap. Good for me. Good for you. Stay awake. I'll be back for minutes once I've done 10 minutes read from Desma. Let's start your reading, Desma. Hi, Sasha. Me again. No problem. Hair looks fab. Thank you. What else can I do to get control of the situation with O? Does he really love me? Because he stopped saying it again. Oh my God. He's again feeling so uncertain. Desma. What is going on with him? Okay. He needs time to think. He went through a lot. I get it. You too. But in his opinion, I'm in his energy. So he was like seeing you as a backup. He was always so convinced that his lifestyle and life goals at that moment when we met, he wanted just to be a free person. He told me he didn't go through anything and felt normal, maybe lying. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. So what I'm seeing is, then he met you. You wanted something serious. He was not in. He wanted you to be easy, to just accept what he could offer and to shut up and to be okay with that. You did it for a while, but felt unhappy. Then you start taking control of your own life and really seeing what you deserve. And in that situation, he thought like, okay, but then I'll like take a step back, and then she will come crawling back to me. You did and you didn't, and that created sometimes connection, sometimes not. The thing is at this moment is that he feels again that the connection you had in the past that was broken because you left is back on. So the importance here in your connection is not him telling you he loves you, because what is love again? Somebody says love, it maybe just a friendship for one person, and for somebody else it's the person of their, they will die for them. I mean, all these words have a meaning, but everybody has a different meaning for that word. um at this moment I feel like you should he he believes that you should understand that he's very smart and knows it all, and you should like really like cater him. um he feels like you're a lot, you're asking a lot, you're expecting a lot, and he thinks that you are minor to him because you're coming. Yeah, but that's what he say. He means like you think it, but you don't. And the thing is, what I'm picking up is that he feels like you're depressed or you're negative, and you're always like making it a big deal. And he thinks that that's personal issues. He thinks that you are having difficulties on the psychic level of life, because you left to work, you are in a space that you don't know, um, you're coming from a disconnected marriage in his opinion, and that your dream fell to pieces. So he believes that you are still unhappy about your past relationship, and that's why expect so much from this relationship. Oh my god, this guy is always putting it on you. So if I go to his energy and he thinks that he's helping you to just follow whatever he feels that is correct, because you are just an emotional mess. I mean, that's heavy. That's something that needs to sink in a bit. So he believes that you are very uncertain and question a lot because in the past people took advantage of you, and he doesn't feel that it's a him problem. He feels that it's a you problem, and he feels that its way is perfect because he comes from a background of people and family and sisters and mothers that always tell him that he's amazing. So when something doesn't go his way, and that's often not because it's his way or it's the highway, so everything goes his way. um so and he thinks that his way is the best way. So yeah, that's going on here. So you have choices here. What do you want? I mean, him saying things that doesn't give you the reassurance because those words are just like empty. I wouldn't like be fixated on that because it doesn't help. Yeah, so I think the first step here, but that's just my opinion, but I'm just reading the energy, what is possible. Okay, we have a guy that believes that everything he does is amazing. Yeah. He always thought that from childhood on because he was praised to be fantastic. He then moved on from home life to business life to real life with that same view on life, that he's amazing. So it's or his way or the highway. So then he has a connection with you, but he still wants his way, and you accepted that till you were unhappy because that it's like if you did it his way, there was like no real connection, but in his head it was, and he had all the freedom and you had nothing. But that was okay for him because that was the only thing he was looking for at that moment. But now I see that the family is pressuring him to settle down, and that took time to think like, whom then? And probably he tried a few things, didn't work out. It's really convinced that you are a great match, but you're not ready to be his great match because you're going through a lot of shit of your past. So at this moment, of course, he loves you. And he said that at the spring because it was fresh and it was new and finally got you back. And, because you left and the pressure of his family rises to settle down and you were gone. And then he got you back and it was like, oh, a peace of mind for him. But then the reality kicks in of a person that's, in his opinion, emotionally is not ready for a next relationship. And that's why your actions and everything you say, and he reads them as you are a broken bird. So then he starts thinking, yeah, but hey, this is not what I want. So the importance of it all is like, you have so much information from a past marriage, and you should go there and see what you feel you deserve of a marriage. So the conversation needs to shift, because he's looking for marriage. We know that because his parents are pushing it. He will not be out coming about that because all the hearts are keeping to the chest, because he's in a hermit phase. He doesn't share the reality. He just shares things that are really that he wants to share. The real story he doesn't, because he believes, like you, he knows the real you, that you are suffering and feels neglected and whatever because of your past. He feels that a power that he has over you. And if he doesn't share his deepest things, then you will never have a power over him. So the importance here, I think, is have a conversation and ask him, who do you think I am? And maybe you should ask him a lot now. Constantly ask him, how can I do this? Do you have an idea about that? Because he wants that. Then get in a better energy together, because then you feed his macho-ness. And that macho-ness is not created by him, because I do believe he's a good person. But his behavior isn't. But the behavior is not his fault. That's how he was raised. And his cultural way of looking to life. And that behavior is maybe for other people who believes the same culture, fine, but for you not. And he is attracted to you and not attracted to somebody of the same community that accepts it, because that's boring, because he likes those banters. So I think you should now try to use him as a teacher, as he think a wife should use a man, about things in your life that you actually know, but just give him that a bit. And then he will like soften, and then you change the energy. And then when he softens, and while you're asking him things, you should like really dig deep in your marriage, your past marriage, and see what you didn't get. And I can answer that already, but I think you should like really go deeper in that. Your 10 minutes have passed, but I do want to give you that. It's in the area that your ex-husband didn't share their emotion and felt like they knew it all, and were actually you depleting of an emotional connection. You never knew where they stand. They were not talking. So maybe this guy is the same type, and that's your type. And that's okay, because those are macho men, and I know them too. But then you just need to ask them, I see something's hurt. Why don't you feel not comfortable to share that with me? And I think when he thinks that you are still in a pain of a missed or a failed marriage, he doesn't want to burden you with his shit, because that's the protectiveness. He doesn't burden his mother with his shit, or his sisters, or whatever, aunties. So men don't do that. So you should come over as a strong person that has no problem and issues from the past. You should start to show that by being very like in your shoes and like grounded. And you should like really ask them things to be part or help you, because asking help is you showing vulnerability. And this guy is old school. Women need help. Men need to provide. So accept that part or ask for that part, because then I think the energy will shift. And then at that moment, you should be able to ask, like, listen, I really care a lot about you and you're really amazing. And we have this on and off. But at this moment, I really know what, because of my past failed marriage, what I deserve. And these are the things I deserve. Can you offer them? Or are you agreeing with them? And if not, then move on to love when I ask him for things and help. Yeah. So pick it up again. That's what I've got for you. Let's pick up an oracle card. Change that dynamic. Clear negative energy. Negative energy keep you stuck. Clear it and create space for the positive flow of life. That's your oracle card. Okay, sweetie? Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome on this beautiful Friday. I'm a professional psychic. What a full, yeah, a full 108 turn. But we need to keep them on their toes, Desma. We need to keep them on their toes, macho men. I know everything about that. Left, right, poof, under. Because otherwise they're bored. You need to keep them on their toe. You always need to give them something mental, then something physical, then something. You always need to give them a challenge. And often the challenges are because you want something and you're not able to do it yourself. And then I want really to create this business for me. I want really to create this website. I want really to create this in my household. I really want to buy that for me. This kind of thing. Really. And just give them food and be nice and kind. And then you shift that energy. It's not all the time. It's just you need to sometimes create a tower moment. So good luck. Good luck. You can do that. You're ready for the challenge. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. This is the only place when I'm live where I do mini free readings, first names, and specific question in the comment box. I choose a random after every read. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers get priority, so please be that on TikTok. Or if you have the super fan logo, so join the team. If you want still a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, you have 20 minutes still to add yourself to my VIP list. Only one person on my list, and that's Veronica now. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading for a small donation of $10, €10 when I'm live, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train and I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, that's how you get on my list. So if somebody still has the need for a 5-minute reading for a minimum of $10, €10, then add yourself to my list. I'm gonna do a few minis and then I'll go to Veronica's reading, then I'll do the collective, and then if nobody donates, I'll do some oracle readings as I did yesterday. Okay, so know that. Let's do some minis. Let's see the questions. Dorella, thank you for joining. Was TL mad that I went out last night? I feel that they felt you had to stay in, or they thought you wanted to stay in, so they're just not getting it that you went. So they're like questioning. They didn't see that coming, so they're asking themselves, do they know you? Sumita, well, I like the roster at my work for the coming week. How will it be? I'm getting no, because it's the graveyard shift, roster shift. So I'm getting a no. Sorry, sweetie. Flory, what do my guide wants me to know? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer, Flory. Tina. I'm getting you need to speak out more. You need to really think and find something that works for you. Like train how to speak and connect with the world. It's like you need to find out who are your clients, who are the people that you attract as friends. Who are they? And then make one person out of it. Is it a woman with a baby, 30 years old, or is it a man? And then start talking to that person when you talk about business. If you push your feeds or you create something, you create that for that person. So you need to create a person. Sumita, well, I like the roster and my, yeah, we did that. Nadia, does Mo have feelings for me? No, Mo feels like you're a good healing. You're healing together, but I'm not seeing that they have no more feelings than that. Okay, Veronica, where are you, sweetie? Let me know where you're at. I'm ready for your reading. Veronica. Veronique. There's no, that's Florentina. Thank you, my pleasure. There is Veronica. Okay, I'm gonna do Veronica's reading. I'll do a collective after that. Somebody else who wants a 5-minute read, then please get yourself to my VIP list, and we'll do some oracle cards after that as well. Okay, good afternoon, Sasha. Your hair looks so beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. I love the highlights and the layers. Yes, I'm blonde again. It looks amazing. I am on my way to the ocean in a bit and going to stop at the spiritual shop. Ah, that's nice. That's really fun things to look forward to. I am feeling excited. Sending you a big hug. Yes, send me a bit of this energy of that store to me. I love when you go to the spiritual stores. They always smell. Even you buy the same smells for in your home, it doesn't smell the same. And all these little things and all the energy that you have from the stores. Oh, I love them. Send that. Put that in the box. I wanted to ask about V. Yeah, it feels amazing. It's like you went to a spa or something. I wanted to ask about V. I am feeling sad and missing him today. How is he currently feeling about me? Let's check. Let's check. How does V feel currently about you? Not so many cards, sweetie. Let's start slow. There's a lot to unfold here. Okay, at this moment, he feels quite strong. He feels like whatever was coming up as an emotional like tower moment, like all over the place, like an episode. He felt like he kept his balance. At this moment, he sees you more as a mother figure. He feels like you're the sunshine in his life. And he feels for sure that you're the person that can like balance him out. And when he gets like an episode, you can like shift that energy. So at this moment, he thinks a lot of positive about you. I do need to say that his energy is like really low because he's a bit in a depressive energy. But this episode, it's like it came and it was like taking over, but it's like it flew over without this really crash. I do think that he's still waiting for that crash. So he's like very worried. Also, when he's in these episodes, he always thinks the worst. So he doesn't sleep. I tried to be there for him yesterday. Yeah. So I think you prolonged the days before he really like falls down. He saw yesterday your gestures as really somebody that physically cares for somebody. It's not only words, but it's also actions. So at this moment, he sees you as a perfect person. You are the magician. So I don't feel love connections and all this because he's depressed, but he feels like as comfortable as a child feels in their mother's arms. I mean, that kind of energy. So he feels comforted. He feels that physically you showed up and showed you care, and you didn't only do that with words. He feels like it helped him, whatever you gave him, to keep him like the boat straight in this hurricane situation, that it didn't flip. He knows it's not over yet, so he's still like hanging on to the steering wheel and really checking every 5 minutes the weather. That's why he's not sleeping. Pull back because I want him to see me in a more romantic light. Yeah, so now you're his caregiver. Yeah, use his nurture. He talks about us having a future together. Is he feeling like he's in love with me or missing me in the way I'm missing him? No, that's the problem. How does he feel about our dialogue that we have going on? Is he happy with it? Let's check that. Is he happy with the dialogue? He was happy when he got his episode, but in the bigger picture, no, he's not happy. Why would he be happy? It's like this person that never has, it's like my son who is 15 and just keeps eating. If I cook for 8 people, at the end of dinner there will be nothing left. If I cook for 10 people, at the end of dinner nothing will be left, because he eats, there's never enough. He just keeps eating because he's tall and he's growing, I get that, but the stomach is like just, and he's just talking and having fun, and just whatever you put in front of him, it's gone. So that's what I'm getting with the same feeling of Vinny about your communication. So he feels it's too little. He feels that it's like not enough substance. He feels like it's too stupid. And then he feels that it's too harsh. I mean, he's constantly having an opinion about it. I think on that area, you will never be able to please him. I don't think that's really. No. So the best you can is just to choose a communication manner that works for you, and that you can like not like deplete yourself from other things that you need to do that day, and be aware that sometimes he will make a nasty comment when he's in that situation before the hurricane, and when he's in that hurricane, then he ghosts you. So at this moment, he's not in the hurricane because he's in the hurricane, but he's keeping the boat straight and it's still functioning. So yeah, he wants you full on, checking in with him every 5 minutes, telling him how amazing he is and how you miss him and that you don't see a life without him and blah blah. That's what he wants. Tell him how amazing he is. Is there something specific he would like to see me changing in the way of communicating with me that help our relationship? I don't know if it's gonna help, because I just told you that's what he wants, but are you prepared to invest so much every 5 minutes or whatever, or every 10 minutes or every half an hour, send an app or do something or post something? I mean, the thing is, he will never be satisfied till you are as him in a room behind a computer sending messages all day. That's what he wants. So yeah, is that the lifestyle you want? Then yeah, please do so. But I don't think that's really healthy, but that's my opinion. Um just a minute, my computer logged off. So I would just start creating a routine that works for you, like every morning at 9 or every evening at 10, and that's it. Feel like he's no longer in love with me. I don't feel like love is at the table at this moment, because um, he's he's in a depressive stage, and when people are depressed, they don't even love themselves. So love again is not on the table. It's just not there. You can want it, but it isn't there. They can't offer it, sweetie. They just can't. Over me on an emotional level about not living up to this dad's expectation. I gave him some advice. What is received will positive on this end. Any advice from me from spirit? So, yeah, but even about his dad, we know that his dad is just um, taking care physically. Yeah, taking physically care of him by paying bills, because they know that he has these episodes. So I think that the problem here between them both is not what he thinks it is, but the reality is that this man had a son and wanted to have a mini me, and that son he got is mentally sick. So the father is disappointed in him, but not in him, but disappointed in life that he got a son that has that problem. Um, so this is really deep and really bad. And I don't think that he will ever, like you will ever, be able to fix that. You can't. You can't fix him, and you can't fix his dad. So the whole situation here is just very sad, and he should actually know the truth, I think, because I think that a part of his illness is that he doesn't understand that his father is saying one thing, but emotionally giving another signal. And I think when you're young, you just don't get it. And if that's normal and even you're questioning it, then you think you become crazy. And I think that that's what's going on. So this is like an unsolved situation. The only thing that he can do is understand that he's a grown up and he doesn't need to be connecting to his father. And what, does he want to be a copy of his father? And if he doesn't want to be that, then why why does he need that approval? I just feel like I don't want to be his therapist. I should rather have him see me as his future. Yeah, and at this moment you are 100% their therapist. Yeah. So knowing this story about their family dynamic and you don't want to be their therapist, I would just not get involved. Really, I would. Because then you become a therapist and you know how to get involved because you have the same as your parents and you figured it out. But yeah, that's the thing, and it's complicated. So at this moment, this person can't give love because they are in a hurricane. So they have nightmares. They don't know how to move forward. So they're stuck at this moment, Veronica. That's the 10 minutes I've got for you. Think I would be helpful if I just pull away to change it around. Let's see on the oracle cards, really. Honor the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. Yeah, I would just take a break because that's what happened. You didn't honor the contract. And I get that was I got that family dynamic. Just don't get involved. And you did. So you didn't honor that contract because that's actually an unwritten rules. Just don't get involved between mother and daughters and mother and son relationships. And if the wife or the in-law has a problem, then the sibling or the mother or the son needs to deal with it and needs to step up for their wife or their brother. As a wife, you're not gonna step up to your mother-in-law. I think your husband should do that. So this is the rule, and I think take a break and then reconnect in a different energy. I think that's really important. I think that's the key here because that rule is broken, and you don't. Yes, of course, we do navigate that as therapists or whatever, but you don't want that as your committed relationship. So pull back and reconnect once you feel like, okay, that hurricane passed. Good luck, Veronica. Good luck. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I see that nobody donated. That's not a problem. Let's go to the collective reading for today. Okay, let's see what Spirits wants us to know today. Okay, let's see. Collective reading for today. What it's about. Ooh, it's about today we need to talk about things that we just can't say no to. Things that we know are holding us back. Things that we know that are not helping us getting to where we want to be. So it's like we make a promise to do something. Like we make a promise and of course it's nearly New Year, so often I think it's about that. We promise to quit smoking. We promise not to eat sugar. We promise to be kinder. We promise to lose weight. We promise ourselves or somebody. Doesn't matter. A promise to somebody or ourselves in this situation is the same. But then we just can't kick off. We are addicted. So instead of wanting and starting a project to achieve something, why don't we change our lifestyle? Because if our lifestyle and we would make different choices every day, we shouldn't need those projects as quitting smoking or not eating sugar or losing weight or being more active or being more awake or being more lovable, because it would be automatically. So instead of putting those goals ahead and probably will like not be able to reach them because our lifestyle is full of triggers that we just can't say no to, that's why we don't achieve it. We need to look back to every day what we're doing and see if we can change our daily way of going through life. If we're very sensitive to sugar, maybe just don't buy it at home. So if you really, really want it, you need to like walk to the corner or get somewhere. So you have already an like a movement and it's not easy to grab. That should be already a solution. Secondly, if you want to quit smoking, then just throw it out. Don't have access to it. Whatever. Try to figure out ways to change your day-to-day life that in time, because you don't have those triggers or those triggers are more difficult to get to you, you'll get that result. And that result will be forever because you change your lifestyle. So I hope it helps.